Hello everyone, this is Diane. I have a new project that I'm working on today. You can see in front of you that they are really pretty ones with laces and trims and velvet pieces. And they are inspired by Moonlight Parlour. I went to her channel and she hasn't done a video in, I don't remember, 7 or 8 months, so I'm not sure. Maybe she's still on Instagram or something, but anyway, I had these antique valentines. I didn't sell every single valentine that I had because I love these so much that I wanted to use them. I'm not making Valentine journals, but I am making these journals that I can slip a couple of these into. I started out with a piece of a nice heavy cardstock in an ivory color because I'm covering them with sheets and I didn't want a color to show through. This one doesn't have a small pattern. There's just a few flowers scattered on it, but it will be covered with other kinds of fabrics, and I'll let some of the flowers peek through. So you've seen me make covers similar to this before, and I just cut the fabric so that there was a border all the way around that I could fold over. And then I just put a little glue on the spine and on there, and then folded it over. I fold the corner in first, and then I fold the ends in and then the sides. And it looks nice and neat, but I am going to end up sewing all the way around the border. So that is the first stage, attaching the base fabric. Now I have this one. I took a picture of how I want these pieces laid out. It took quite some time for me to make my selections and arrange them. But this is what it looks like without. They're all vintage sheets. Okay, so let me put this where I can see it. And then I have this piece of a really beautiful fabric that I love, and I'm glad I get to use it for a project like this. I'm just trimming off some of the stray threads. And this is long enough that it's going to just fold over a little bit on the edge, and then it'll wrap around to the back. I'm going to tack that down with a little glue. And that's Fabri-Tac glue. And we'll be doing some sewing on this. Then I have this piece. And again, this is going to wrap around to the back. And this piece of embroidered lace, it's really too big. But this is going to go down here. And I think I'll just have it stick off the edge a little bit, not wrap it around. And you can see it's uneven, it's cut unevenly here. So I'll probably have a trim or something to kind of disguise that. So I'm going to start by sewing these two pieces down. I'll start here. I don't really want to sew down this edge because I'm going to do that when I do around the whole piece. So I'm going to start here. just a straight stitch. Got a little wonky, so I just pulled the glue up. Oops. That got a little bit bunched, but it's okay. It's just a little bit. And that will end up being covered. And I don't mind seeing that got pulled up. I don't mind that. This is just a kind of a messy, but pretty kind of a journal. So you can still see the roses through that lace, and I love that. And I don't want this to go all the way over. I took all my sewing scissors, or my fabric scissors, down to the other side where I was arranging things. So I'm just gonna cut it right about here. Okay, and then we'll need this piece. This piece, well, I'll glue up here after I've done the sewing. I guess it's going to go there. And this little piece will, I see my whole page here. Oh yes, I have a little bit of this trim at the bottom, and this little piece will go down here. So I can glue the fabrics on, and then I'll just glue, sew the fabrics on, and then I'll just glue the trims. having a hard time getting this long thread. There we go. It's awkward. Trying to do it with my other hand, I couldn't find the lever for my foot. The sewing foot. You know, not my foot. Okay. Now let's glue. And then on the back, I was going to put a little piece of this trim right there. The fabric almost disguises where the lace is shorter here, but not quite, and it wouldn't even really matter, but I'm just going to put this trim here for a decorative effect. Okay. And for now, I think that's all. I don't really like the way this is looking like a staircase right there, so I'll probably do something else to it, but I don't know what right now. So I'm going to set that aside, and I have this dyed paper that I'm going to put on the inside of this one. I don't need to quite go all the way out to the edge because I'm going to sew. I probably shouldn't have folded that paper. Now I have to line the folds up. Now I'm going to sew around the outside and catch that paper in with it. I'm going to start down here. That way the back stitching at the beginning and end will be on the back corner. Probably too close to the edge and not catching in that paper, so I might have to do another row. See how we did. Yeah, I didn't catch it at all on this side, and not much at the top. So I am going to do another row, just a little bit further in. It's noisy as I'm going over these thick trims and the cardstock. Guess I ended up backstitching on the front the second time. Okay, it looks like we've caught the paper in all the way around now. Now it is ready to have some pages. I also am thinking about going through some of my jewelry pieces, my vintage jewelry pieces, and finding something to add to the fronts of these. That'll be fun to play with. I'm not going to pick it out right now. I'm just looking at possibilities. That's a pretty little bumblebee. I like this. I'd have to break this off. Oh, broke it. They're in separate pieces. I'll have to get a tool, but that would be pretty somewhere on here, wouldn't it? If I can get it to lay right side up, that would be pretty. It's a little cameo. And I think I have other pieces also. So, just something to play with. I still have some time, so I'm going to work on this one. Grab all the pieces I had ready. Got my photograph over here. I had a piece of this cut, but I don't see it here. I might just cut another. All right, we're going to start with this fabric. And then I have this piece. Vintage or antique lace here. And a piece of velvet ribbon. And a bejeweled piece. And then a little piece of this is going to go up here, but maybe I didn't cut. Looks like it's just hanging there, it's not cut, so. It was a corner piece though. Let me look. Yeah, I don't see a cut piece over there. So I'll just cut a piece when we get to that part. And I didn't do anything on the back. I hadn't figured anything out for the back yet. And I don't even think I'll wrap this piece around, maybe just the pink piece. So let's start with that. I'm not going to glue it down because the presser foot pushes the fabric and it kind of bunches it up if it's glued. So we'll just let it run free. It was stuck on something there. Probably bunched up fabric underneath. I'm going to take that out right now because it's pushing that fabric out and I want it to be snug against that. Alrighty. I purposely put the large rows on the back because the front will be more decorated. You can see there were only 2 roses and just a partial one up there, and you can see a little bit there and more of it down here. But that one I wanted to be able to see more. So I put that on the back. I guess I had this part over here. the other way because the presser foot would be going against those folds. I'm putting it up as close to the fold of the book as I can. Now when the presser foot gets to these folds, it'll be going the right way. Well, not here, only on the other side. I think we got it. Now we're going against this one on this side. Alright, now I don't know if I was going to use this green. I know I tried it. Maybe I had decided to use that because I like how it picks up the green. We're going to put this lace down. I guess I'm going to take that corner. No, I'm not sure if I like it like that. I'll have to think about finishing this up. Let me grab my box of lace. This is my box of special lace that was lace collars or these things. I don't know what they were. And that's where I pulled laces for this project. If they're special, these are special enough books for it, right? What am I saving them for if I'm not going to use them in a pretty book like this? How about that? I will sew across the top of that when I do around the perimeter, but I did that end. That's okay. I have a little bit hanging off that edge and off the top. So I don't know. There's bright green in that flower, but I just don't know if that's what I want. I have this ivory velvet ribbon too. I think that looks better. I guess I'll just glue that down. And I need to glue this piece on. And we might have time to turn our attention to the back. See what we'll do with that. I've got some more fabrics to look at. I didn't want any of the floral fabrics that have a white background, obviously, because this has a white background. Got that piece. That's cute. I do like that. see, where do we want it and how big? I'm going to tear this edge. It's a selvage. And that edge is, I think it's a slant, but I don't care. I think I like it like that. So I'm going to cut it here. Might be a slight slant. And maybe a piece of lace. This was some kind of a collar too. It's got a snap right there. I'm thinking. These are little vintage appliques. Maybe. Let's see how it looks. This is looking shabby chic. And I want to make sure it looks okay with this. And I think it does. So I think we'll go with this. I didn't want it to look like I was just patchworking around the rose, so I wanted to overlap the rose some. Hang on a second. Got that really bunched up there and it was showing out of the top. Oh, that's the only piece left to sew. Okay. I was just trying to decide what angle to have it at. while I sewed. But since that's the only one, that's easy. Quite thick where it's folded over up there. And that didn't work because my needle came unthreaded. Oh, I thought I had it the first try. Getting the thread through the needle is the hard thing for me because I can't see. And I don't want to put my face close to it while I'm on camera. There we go. I did it on the second try. And I think I will just glue these pieces on. Oh, I have this to sew on. I think that little daisy print adds a fun, whimsical touch. Well, I've been spending my entire work hours today working on these 3 covers. But it's been fun. I've just kind of been taking my time and trying things out because I don't do these kinds of covers a whole lot and I like them. I would like to have these journals done by the end of the week. It is Tuesday today. You won't see it on Tuesday. But I'm hoping to have them done by the end of the week because they will have Valentine's inside them, although they will not be a Valentine themed journal. Only 2 are going in my shop, and I can reserve 1 if somebody would like to reserve 1. Alright, so this one will go in my shop when it's done, and this one. These 2 will go in my shop. The pink and the green ones. The other one has blue, and that's not going in the shop. But I think these are pretty. I'm liking the way they turned out. Where's the blue one? I don't know where I put it. Oh well, you did get to see it because we. Oh, here it is. My jewelry, my little jewelry box is sitting on it. So we have these 3 that we did today. Quite lovely. And we lined the inside of that one, so I have to line the insides of these, and then I can start working on the pages. Alright, thank you all for watching, and I hope you'll come back. I will link the video, the YouTube channel for Moonlight Parlour below this video, in case you want to go watch some of her videos. And she might have a link to an Instagram or something. I don't do anything on Instagram. I should. I have a channel of Instagram, whatever you call it, but I never do anything on it. So I don't know what she has, but I will link her YouTube channel below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.